Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So I am here in our master bedroom closet to share my handbag collection video, my current 2021 handbag collection. It has been quite a while since we posted anything, so I thought I would kind of resurrect our channel from the dead and post something really exciting. But I'm gonna do it a little bit different. The last time I did a handbag collection video was 2 years ago, and I just kind of did it in like the regular style, you know, like showing up my handbags and kind of explaining the details. But because I have added so much the past year or so to my collection, I thought I would do it vlog style. So if you'd like to see what my handbag collection has grown to, please keep watching. So we are entering my closet. Welcome. Let me start by giving you a tour, just a pan of how I store and organize my bags. I pretty much just keep them out on the shelves like this because I feel like if I have them in dust bags, I kind of forget which ones I have. So I think, I have so many bags that I didn't want to present my handbag collection in the traditional way. I just didn't want to take them down from the shelves and have to put them back. So we'll just have to do it this way. So let's start with this shelf. These are my most favorite bags, not necessarily my most used bags, but definitely my favorites. My prized possession at the moment, my most favorite one, is the Louis Vuitton trunk clutch. And it is like the Petite Malle, but this is the more pliable, like the softer version. And I actually prefer this one. I thought I thought the Petite Malle would be one of my holy grail bags, but when I saw it at the store and I tried it on, it is very like boxy and it doesn't really fit much, but the trunk clutch fits so much more. It has a top zipper. So inside it's leather lined and it has the same kind of lining as the Petite Malle. I just keep the strap in here, and also it has like a divider. So I don't know exactly, I guess it's for the structure, but I kind of wish the divider wasn't there. But I think it definitely keeps the structure because it's like accordion style. Yes, so it's just so beautiful. I still haven't even brought myself to take off the plastic yet because I just don't want the hardware to get scratched. The next bag I want to show you is the one handle twist, and oh my gosh, ever since I got this bag I've been using it so much. It's like my most used bag at the moment. I got the black version and it's in the Tyrolean leather. It is just so lovely. The hardware does get kind of scratched easily too, so I do have kind of like some fine scratches here, but it's just so nice. Like the shape of it is fantastic, the size of it, the strap is adjustable, and I like to put a twilly or a bandeau on this just to give it a little bit more character. This bandeau, I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's like the ultimate monogram bandeau, I think is what it's called, and it's just the best. It has black, it has white, it's just so versatile, and depending on how you wrap the handle, you can pretty much get so many different looks. Next is my Chanel classic flap in lambskin with gold hardware, and I apologize for the glare. I have it in this protective plexiglass. I just kind of wanted to keep it protected, but I know you're not supposed to put leather in a airtight plastic container, so with the plexiglass containers I always leave plenty of space here so the leather can breathe. But this is just one of my most favorite bags, and I don't actually use it very often. I find that it's kind of dressy and I just don't have too many occasions to wear it. So same with this, like I hardly use this one at all, even though it's like one of the most prettiest bags that I own. This is a Chanel Le Boy jacket, and it's called it's a jacket version because it has the hardware detail here. This is in the silver hardware with, it's like high shine, it's not the antique hardware. It's definitely high shine. It's just so pretty. So I should wear it more often. I do find the little boy bags to be somewhat fussy. So maybe that's why I'm not gravitating towards it. So here are my other two Chanel bags. This is the one that I use the most, and it is the Chanel reissue and the gold hardware. And I just find the reissue bag to be just so much more relaxed and easier to wear. Definitely my most used and my most favorite. This one is the Chanel classic flap, double flap in the beige with the silver hardware, and in the not the lambskin, but the what do you call the caviar the caviar leather. So up here I have my two Capucines BB bags, and I love these bags. They're just so classic, so ladylike. This one I have in the black Tyrolean leather with the silver hardware and the python handle, and the python handle just adds something to it. It just makes it just so much more like elegant and classy. This one is more plain. It is in the beige, or I think it's called Gallet. This one I use too. One of my most used non-black bags. So one of my favorites as well. This bag I don't even use. This is from a company or a brand called Pour La Victoire. It's so old, I don't even know if they make bags still, but it's in like this like kind of PVC material. It's like plasticky, and I just really love the look of it. It just looks so pretty, so I still have that in my collection, but I've never used it in like years, probably 5 years. I've never even carried it or touched. I just look at it. It's just kind of one of those shelf bags. Moving on to this shelf, I have my two Pochette Matisses. I have it in the reverse monogram and the classic monogram. This one is newer. I've had it for maybe a year and a half now, and this one I've had for at least maybe since the beginning of 2018, maybe the end of 2017. So I've had this one for so long, and oh my gosh, when I first got it, I was so in love with it. It was so hard to find. It was really, you know, this bag was like always sold out and you couldn't find it anywhere. I did have that problem like most people would, like the glazing like cracking over here, so they did replace this whole back section. And yeah, that's why the date code is like 2020, because I got it repaired last year. So this bag is actually part old, part new. The date code ended up changing because they changed the back part, but this part is still the original, and I still love it. I don't wear it as often anymore. I don't know why. I guess I just kind of maybe got tired of it a little bit, but I don't wear it as often. And that's why I don't know why I ended up getting the monogram as well. I think it's because it was still pretty hard to get your hands on it, so I was like, okay, let me just buy it. This one here is a bag that my husband got for me. It was just really special. This is I have actually two. So he originally got this for me as a push present when I had Ava, my first daughter. So this one is quite old, and it is in the size 35. And at that time, larger bags were in style, and so I just had a baby, so I thought, oh, I need a bigger bag. But then I really regretted it because it was just too big. So that's why I had to get another one. And I got it in the bandeau version here. It's the monogram, where you can choose the, the color and the interior, and then as well as like the two colors that you want painted on here. This one at this time, you couldn't even choose a different interior. So you just had to go with either the burgundy or like the cream, whatever you chose for the outside. But yep, I don't use this one even very often either. I don't know if it's because of the vachetta. I just worry about staining it. Generally I do have this in the dust bag because I don't want the vachetta to darken. But yeah, it's doing pretty well. And the straps are in here. I have a one of the, what do you call this thing? The Samorga, or not the Samorga organizer, but just a bag organizer that I bought from Amazon. So the next bag I want to share, I had to take it out of the plexiglass case to show you, is the YSL Saint Laurent Jamie bag. stunning. This bag is stunning, and it's so soft. Like, it is like buttery soft. I mean, like the most like softest leather you can even imagine. But this is not a bag you can use. You could just look at it, because even with looking at it, you can stain it. I don't even want to, I don't dare to try to use Apple Guard or anything, because I'm like really afraid, but I think maybe that would help. This bag is, because of the color, literally it's like a paper bag. If you have any kind of grease or anything, oh my gosh, it will just stain it. And I've had an issue before where there was grease and I had to like finesse it and like try to rub it out. It stains so easily. So I've maybe used it like 3-4 times. I bought it at the outlet. I'm thinking I got a bargain, but really cost per wear is very, very high because I don't wear it. So I can just look at it. But it's okay because it's pretty and it's fun to look at. Up here I have some of my bags that I don't even use. I just have it here. I think maybe I could give it to my daughters like when they become teens. These are from Rebecca Minkoff when I couldn't afford a Chanel bag, so I really needed something to give me that little boy bag feel. This one kind of gives you that Chanel feel too. This is also from Rebecca Minkoff. This is a bag from Coach that I saw one of my coworkers have, and so I was like, oh, I gotta get one, but never wore it. This one I actually did kind of wear once in a while. It's also from that Pour La Victoire brand, and it kind of gives me like this like gunmetal airplane-ish vibes, and I think this really satisfied my need to buy a Celine bag, which also I couldn't afford at the time because of like, you know, this like wing flap pelican thing that was so huge 5-6 years ago. So that one, I definitely love this one still. So moving on to this shelf here, I have the bag that I'm currently using at the moment, and it is the beautiful Vanity PM, the Louis Vuitton Vanity PM in the reverse mono. I was debating on whether to get it in the leather because I've been loving the leather pieces from Louis Vuitton, and that's really what the brand is, I think, pushing more of their leather pieces and kind of phasing out a lot of their monogram pieces. But I got it in the monogram though because of the strap. This is just so beautiful. It's like the whole strap is the leather intertwined with the hardware instead of the leather. The leather version only has it kind of here, and then the rest is like a leather strap, which is probably more comfortable, but I just thought this was so pretty. What I've been trying to buy, like I'm not trying to buy too many Louis Vuitton pieces anymore, but I have just been really loving the heritage pieces that look like luggage. So this is like the Vanity clutch, and this one is like trunk inspired. So that's, I really am just wanting to get like unique pieces, not everyone has, and not one that looks like a bag, but more like a piece of luggage. These two are from Gucci. This one I use quite a bit. This is the, what do you call this? The fanny pack, or the bum bag. And so yeah, it's very convenient when you're traveling or when you're like wanting to be hands-free. Love this one. This is good. I got this at the outlet, and I also got this one at the outlet too. This one kind of gave me, like when I first saw it, it kind of gave me the Alma, you know, the Louis Vuitton Alma vibe. So that's why I got this one, but for a much cheaper price. I think this was like $600 at the outlet. Not that $600 is cheap, but it was only $600 compared to the Louis Vuitton Alma. And it is like full like leather, and it is in the mini, like I think they call this Guccissima print. So what I liked about this is the kind of like that stone brown. It almost has like a brown, this gray has a brownish tint or brownish tinge to it, like a warm gray. So I just thought it would be easy to match. Up here I have my only Fendi bag, and it just goes to show that I bought this bag because I didn't want to spend the money on the Louis Vuitton Capucines, and this definitely kind of gave me, or like the Fendi Peekaboo. So this one is called the Fendi Runaway bag, and oh my gosh, like I thought it was the most beautiful bag I've ever seen. It has like the Fendi strap here. It also has a shoulder bag. This one kind of definitely gives you the peekaboo vibe, but more like structured. The reason why I don't wear it very often is maybe because of the snake print here. It's just kind of loud, so I'm not like really like an animal print, like, you know, type of dresser. So I mean, granted, it's beautiful though. So on a bag, on like as an accent piece, it's like fantastic. So this is actually a treasure. I really love this. This one, even though I don't wear it, which I really should. This one is also my only Burberry bag. It is, the pebble leather on this is so soft. This is like the best quality leather. I feel like it's just amazing. It kind of feels like a Marc Jacobs like pebbled bag, you know, it has like just like really like buttery and like so pliable. This has just kind of the Burberry on the side, so it's very subtle. Definitely more you know, subtle bag, not anything flashy, but still one of my favorites. This one is kind of like a sack, what is it, like kind of like a Neo No Way sack bag. So yeah, love this one as well. Here I have my Saint Laurent Sac de Jour bag, and this one is a little bit different than the traditional Sac de Jour. This one is, I can't remember what they called it, but it has the zipper top, and it's actually a lot wide, it has a wider base. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, just fell in love with the pink. I don't have anything in pink. This is actually my only pink bag, but it's not like a loud, like bright, like bubblegum pink. It's still like a very neutral, soft pink. So I definitely got a lot of wear out of this. Just don't wear it as often. This comes with a strap, but the strap is real heavy because it has like the metal hardware on the sides. But still love this one so much. One of my favorite ones as well, and the leather quality impeccable. This one is my Gucci Dionysus bag, and my husband was so sweet enough. He got this kind of a surprise. He got my initials. Let's see if we can see it. He got my initials stamped on it. It's just so amazing. It really is kind of hard to wear because of the fact that the suede is so delicate. So I get very like anal about putting any kind of like makeup or like liquids in here because you don't want to damage the suede. Once you stain suede, it's not fixable. Actually, there is kind of a stain here. I don't know how to get it off. It was there, and I don't know, it just kind of discolored. But anyways, it's okay. It's not too noticeable. This is definitely one that I will always have in my collection, and then I will love to give it to my daughters one day. So this one I already talked about earlier. It is the Speedy Mon monogram, the customizable design where you can put your initials and like a stripe. This one is, however, kind of a luggage piece for me now, just because it's just too big. And I don't even use it actually so much for traveling because it doesn't have the bandolier. So this one is just kind of one of my shelf bags that also. But I still do love it, and I'll pretty much, I can't sell it, so I have to just treasure it forever. This one is my Tory Burch clutch. I use this like a handful of times. Big fan of Tory Burch shoes, not so much their bags, but their totes are amazing. They're like bright, colorful totes. I love. I have one, but this clutch is just something that, I don't know, I think maybe I should start maybe using it once in a while, or yeah. I don't know why I don't. Moving on to this shelf, I have my Gucci Marmont, and every bag collection should have like a red bag, right? So this is mine. This is definitely a pop of color. I can't remember exactly if it's just called red, the exact color, but this is definitely bright. It's not like a burgundy, it's a bright red. It is the top handle version. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's not like the shoulder bag, flat bag, but this is one of my favorite styles because it's so easy to access your things. And yeah, still love this one. This bag is also one of my first Louis Vuitton bags. I got this in Oregon a long time ago, maybe like 5 years ago. I don't even hardly wear it. I mean, like, I guess I'm keeping it around because I don't have any other Damier Ebene print. So this is my only Damier Ebene print. And I think now they did change the leather for the Damier Ebene. It's a lot more matte. This is still kind of like the older version, like shiny. this one's called the Sienna PM, and it's a very practical bag, but I do kind of find it to be boring. So sorry if you have this bag, but I just feel like it's just, you know, it's just kind of like the Speedy, a little bit boring, kind of like just maybe more basic, not as unique, but still definitely maybe I might consider selling it. I don't know. So if you're interested, let me know. Or maybe I might just give it to my mom or something. So, but it is something like, I guess that's why I don't wear it, because it's maybe like a bag that my mom would wear. So here I have the Palm Springs Mini. This is the older version, not the one with the exposed zipper. And I don't get so much use out of this bag either. I don't know. I guess maybe just kind of just forgot that I had it and I don't wear it. I mean, I didn't forget. I know it's here. I just don't remember to use it. And I did see my friend this weekend who has one and she was rocking it. And I was like, oh, maybe it inspired me to start using that again. This is actually my first Louis Vuitton bag. This is something that I don't use, but I like to have it around because it is my first bag. It is the Artsy MM, and this is the older version. I think the newer version now has like a leather strap there, but I find this to be big. This is a big bag and it's uncomfortable to wear. It's not easy. The strap is uncomfortable, but definitely still keeping it around for sentimental value. So finally, the last shelf, we're almost done. Yay. These two are my shelf bags. Don't really use them, but just still love them. They are from Coach, and the quality of this is just so stunning. This is the, what is it called again? Starts with a B. The Burrow bag. So these both are the Coach Burrow bags. This is kind of a different style. This has 2 compartments. This has 3. This is in the glove tan leather, so scratches super easily. So that's why I don't use it. Actually, oh shoot, is that a big scratch there? Yikesies. So sometimes you can kind of just like rub it out, but definitely very delicate. This bag I don't use. It is from Valentino. It's not even designer. I guess I got it at Saks Off 5th, and it is kind of like a version or a imitation of the Celine, the Nano, what is it, the Nano Celine bag? Can't remember the name, but yeah, I always wanted to get the original Celine, but I don't know, I guess maybe at that time I didn't pull the trigger, so I ended up just getting this. This bag is actually my first, I think if this wasn't my first, this was my first. I've had it ever since I was in college. It is Gucci, don't know the name, but it has like, you know, that horse like bit design, and it actually has, it's broken. It has like the leather up here, the trim is kind of all like, it's broken. But the bag, I mean, like the bag is still beautiful. This is actually big. It's more like a sack. It's just kind of folded down. So keeping that also for sentimental reason. I don't know, I haven't let go of this bag yet, but got so much use out of it for sure. I almost forgot to share my tote bags, so I forgot I put it over here. I have 2 Louis Vuitton Neverfulls in the MM, so I have it hot stamped there with my initials. This one is, of course, monogram, and I have it in the Damier Azur, which I actually love. I find that I use the Damier Azur so much more, especially during the summertime when I run errands. I have 2 Longchamp bags that is super convenient. Don't really use very often, but super convenient. I just went on a trip and I brought this just in case I needed like an extra carry-on, which I didn't really need, but I just brought it just in case. This one is the medium size Le Pliage with a shorter handle, so that's why I don't get so much use out of it, because it doesn't have long handles, and it's in that beautiful pink color. I really got this for a fraction of the price during the after Christmas sale, I think, at the Longchamp outlet at Capucines. So such a good deal on that. This one is the computer like laptop case. So I just got the laptop case even though I didn't really need it, because I just wanted it to match. So, and lastly, this bag I use for work. It is my Tory Burch tote in this like super fun color. I don't know what Tory Burch calls their totes, but sometimes it's kind of like it gets damaged, but I definitely use this so much, so I'm not surprised. But that one is super fun. And yeah, that's it. That's the last bag. So that is my current handbag collection. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the bags, and I hope that I gave you some ideas on kind of how to store and display your bags. None of the shelves that I have are custom. I just bought like the closet made kit, and you can buy that at Home Depot, or I think you can order it through Amazon. So I'll leave a link at the description. I'll leave a link at the description below of the shelves that I used. And just a little disclaimer, I just kind of wanted to add that you know, since like we've had such a horrible year, it's kind of obvious that material things is not what's important in life. So hopefully you know, it's not offensive, the amount of money that I've spent on these, but I have been collecting for so long, since I've been in college, so I don't want to date myself, so it's been maybe like 15 years or so that it took me to acquire these. Let's just call it 5, so yes. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!